see John Legend's fingerprints all over that. That's the sweet sound of students from the Harlem Village Academies performing their school song, We Rise. It was written by 9-time Grammy winner, that would be John Legend. He also inspired the title of Deborah Kenny's memoir. It's called Born to Rise, which tells the story of one of America's most influential educators. And now John is donating tens of thousands of copies of Deborah's book to America's teachers for the holidays. Nice, nice, nice. Hello and welcome to you two.
Good morning.
John, I know you know a good book when you see one, but I also know you're a cheerleader for Deborah Kenny and for what she does at the Harlem Village Academies. But education is a really personal thing for you. How come?
Well, I know it meant a lot to me, and it still means a lot to me that I was able to get a good education. And I also know that too many kids in this country aren't able to get one. And for this country to believe in the American dream, to believe in opportunity for everybody, we've got to make sure that the opportunity starts when they're children and they have the ability to go to a good school. And for too long, I think we accepted the excuse that we just couldn't educate kids that lived in poor communities. If they have these kind of disadvantages, there's no way we can teach them. But teachers and principals and school leaders like Deborah Kenny are around the country proving that that's not true and that we can do a lot better. And so my mission is to amplify their efforts, talk about them, and help fund them and do whatever I can to make sure it continues.
You talk about teachers, and rock star teachers are made. You can become a rock star teacher.
That's right.
You're not born that way.
That's right. You know, we, I think around the country, talk a lot about evaluating teachers, but what we really have to focus on is supporting and developing teachers. It takes a lot of practice, and it takes a lot of time and mentoring and co-planning lessons, analyzing your lessons, deconstructing what happened, figuring out how to do it better next time. Teachers need a lot of support in order to really master the craft. And so I think that there's really a responsibility we have to take as school principals and as school leaders to create a school environment that gives a lot of time, a lot of support, and the colleagues collaborating together. And when teachers work in teams and are given that support, then they can truly become rock star teachers. It's not something that you just walk in on day one.
It's not a gift from the gods.
Deborah, we look at the papers this morning, and there's another headline about how U.S. students lag behind in math and science in other students around the globe. Do you think that there's now a national recognition about the importance of education in this country by business leaders, by other people, that they're changing things, or there's still not a great enough awareness about the problems?
I think the awareness is there. I think that the problem is that we're not taking strong enough actions. You know, we need to take actions that are more forceful and radical and not sort of compromise positions.
Like what?
Well, for example, school principals need to be empowered to hire and fire and build their teams. And until you can do that, you can't nurture your team and really develop your team. And so we need to really get to the heart of the matter.
Yeah, I like how you say that you want to create a magical environment in the classroom. Go ahead, Ben.
Well, I think it's interesting, the idea that everybody knows something's wrong with education in America. Every governor, every mayor, every presidential candidate will say they're going to be reforming education and they're going to be strong on education, and we've been saying that for decades. But we have to do some hard things. We have to kind of shake up the status quo for that to happen, and a lot of people are afraid to do that.
Changing to music for a moment, when do you go back on tour?
I go back on tour in the summer. I have an album coming in the spring. I'm almost done mixing it, done recording it, and we're mixing it now.
I've heard you say that it's going to be the best thing you've ever done, that you had to cancel the tour because you were working so hard on this album.
you know, but
every
artist always says their next album's going to be the best album, but we really feel it.
And he's a perfectionist. He has very high standards.
Yes. And I'm working with Kanye on it, and he's a perfectionist as well, and so trying to kind of come together and make it work.
And dare I say, you're planning a wedding too to the lovely Chrissy, who I have to say is on fire on Twitter.
Yes,
she's hilarious. She's smart. She can sometimes be a little raunchy, and sometimes she talks about you, John Legend.
Yes, she does.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, it's fun. She's really good on Twitter. Everywhere I go.
Look at there's a baby picture of you. She put that up, and she just said, "I mean." Oh, how cute is he? Everywhere you go, what? Go ahead.
Everywhere I go, people tell me how much they love my songs and how much they love my fiance on on Twitter. So.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Well, we're looking forward to the new album, and glad so many teachers can get a copy.
And
of
you
the
have
book.
your announcement to make.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're giving this book away to teachers this holiday season. They can go to borntorisebook.com.
Yes.
Borntorisebook.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Legend.
Thank you.